my dear students, a very warm welcome to all of you and all my CBSE 10 students. You should be very happy and exciting because this session is particularly for all of you and very important session because so many of my students told me, ma'am, we really feel so much issue in solving assertion and reasoning questions, and that is kind of haunting us now. Can you help us please, so that we can do better in exam, we can do better in boards? So students, this session is absolutely there in front of you, how to solve assertion and reasoning questions in boards, and ma'am will guide you to her level best. And who am I? My name is Anubha Gaur, your chemistry master teacher at Vedantu in 9th English channel. So please support this channel by liking, sharing and definitely subscribing to the channel if you're new. And just small things I want to say that students, if you're also facing so many problems, like if your doubts are not getting solved, you're not getting notes properly, that ma'am 70-80% of my times are just getting wasted in making notes, and that's not even that much fruitful that I was thinking. So that time can be saved so that you can utilize this energy in something else to prepare a topic better. You can get notes at Vedantu. All of your doubts can be instantly solved with the help of master teachers and so many class teachers who are absolutely there to solve your doubts. Every 15 days there must be a test and assignment after every session, so that you can prepare well. You can prepare for competitive exams also, competitive exams like NTSC, JEE, NEET, Olympiad. You can prepare for all the exams side by side in our special foundation courses with the choice of your own schedule and language. Language means Hindi and English I'm talking about. So that's totally possible, students. All of your problem has one solution, that is Vedantu. And you can get so much of bonuses, like you will get a chance to attend unlimited live session here with so many micro courses, chapter based courses that I'm not pretty much sure about this particular chapter. You can take the micro course, it will be automatically there on your dashboard. You can revise the chapter as many times as you want. Special midterm and final crash courses, performance report in the session, that how you are doing in the session, personalized attention of your teacher and a team of class teachers, so that you won't be having any single doubt. And the solution is very simple. The solution is Vedantu 19 channel has pinned a link in the description box. So all you have to do is to click on the link and you have to apply a very magical code, and that is AGEPRO, Anubha Gaur Ma'am English Channel Pro Course, because with the help of this code you can save 20 to 43% extra on the base price of the course. So I think that's not a bad deal. Trust me, at least give it a chance for 1 month or 3 months. That will be worth it. Yeah, students. So let me take you to the session. Learning objective is how to solve assertion and reasoning questions in such a way that I am a pro. I have become a pro in the topic. But I really want to give you enough motivation before starting, because now we are in the time that so many students must be struggling, might be struggling, that ma'am, we are not sure whether we are going in the right direction or not. I'm pretty much confused whether my syllabus is going right, whether I'm lagging, or how to prepare well. So students, just a beautiful quote by Nelson Mandela sir: a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. So if you are thinking that, okay, I'm feeling like giving it up, that I'm not able to, cope up with everything and the stress that I'm taking. So students, become a dreamer and you will become a winner too. Please never give up, and all the master teachers are there with you in this journey, at least in terms of giving you all the academic solutions. Okay, everyone? Okay, awesome. Now let's start right now. Hit the like button because this thumbs up is very much necessary. What I will tell you right away, how to approach assertion and reasoning question properly. But before that, you must know what exactly is assertion and reasoning, right? So let me tell you what exactly is an assertion, everyone. Assertion is basically a statement that is given to you And these kind of a question is not only limited to chemistry, biology, means science, but to other general science topics as well, and comes to different competitive level exams. So kind of important. So what exactly is this question? First of all, they'll give you a statement, and when I talk about science, chemistry, definitely the statement will be related to a particular chapter of chemistry. And second statement, second portion will be assertion, and then there will be reasoning. Reasoning is what, students? That must be a reason for the given statement. So that part is clear. Assertion is a statement given to you. If I'm talking about chemistry, given to you from any of the chapter of chemistry. So how to approach properly? You will first of all read the statement assertion properly, and then how to follow that. After reading the statement, you will do this, true or false. Don't go to the second step. First of all, do this. Read the statement, use your chemistry knowledge, and then think whether that is true or false. Okay, and ma'am, how to know that? First of all, you have to be better prepared with a particular chapter if you're doing a search and reasoning question of a particular chapter. Suppose I'm talking about chemical reactions and equations. First thing what I will do, I will read the entire chapter. I will discuss with other friends that, yeah, this is the chapter. Let's solve assertion and reasoning question, because group study and discussion with your friends and teaching them always help you. You will learn better. So whenever you do something, just call your friends, have a, if possible for you, just have a discussion that what could be the answer. Let's attempt it, and you will become a pro. Trust me. So first, read a particular chapter. Do assertion reasoning question of that particular chapter. In what sense? Number one step. It's basically number two step. Number one step is reading the chapter. Second step is reading the statement, also known as assertion, and in the bracket, write in front of it whether that's a true statement of chemistry or false. Now jump to next statement, that is reasoning. And don't just relate first of all. First of all, do one thing again. Check your reason, whether this reason is a true or false, again, right or wrong. Okay, don't go to interrelated part right now. Do one thing, check the given reason as a statement and check whether this is something a right statement in chemistry, whether we know about this. Okay, so that write it down, true or false. Third thing that you need to do is what? After checking the statement, writing true or false. After checking the reason, writing true or false. Third thing that you need to check is whether your reason is the right explanation for your assertion, for your statement or not. Okay, these are just the three things that you need to choose. Don't look at the option. There will be only 4 options in such questions, and in this way, that both assertion and reason are right, and reason is the right explanation. Second, assertion and reason are right, but reason is not the right explanation. There will be one option, assertion is right, reason is incorrect, reason is right but assertion is incorrect, or both of it are incorrect. Basically 5 possibilities, right? No other step is possible. So when we already know what are the 5 steps, why we need to do that? We will follow these 3 steps and ultimately can look up to our answer. So is that helping, right? 3 things, and now 3 things. I'll revise it again and we will attempt so many questions, because all of the things will be in vain when we will not do enough practice. And what exactly is this? First of all, what will we do? That let's check whether the given statement is right or wrong. Let's check whether the reason is a right statement or not. Third, let's check whether the reason is correct explanation or not for your given assertion. Make sense? Absolutely right. So, okay, let's proceed to different set of questions. So students, this is the question number 1, and what kind of questions we are going to do? Definitely, you know that I know at least first 3 chapters you know properly, chemical reactions and equations, acids, bases and salts, as well as metals and non-metals. I have completed it on Hindi channel as well. If you're comfortable with Hindi, you can say that as well. On English channel, metals, non-metals done. I'm coming up with very soon, one short video of first 2 chapters as well, so that you can revise those chapter 2. And now I am going to discuss assertion and reasoning questions of these 3 chapters, and then I'll come up with one more video with 4th and 5th chapter as well. So awesome, yeah. Let's discuss that. I won't even show you option first of all. Let's do that. Let me know side by side that what could be the correct answer in the comment section. I'll be very happy to get your answers. Okay, everyone, I'll be very happy to know your answers. Assertion statement is combustion reactions are also called exothermic oxidation reaction. Let's check. I won't go to next step. I will check the statement only. If I talk about combustion reaction, that's burning of a substance in presence of oxygen. If I have coal, if I burn it in oxygen, I'll get carbon dioxide, combustion, and in combustion reaction, heat is released. We know it already. That's why we burn particular substances so that we can get heat out of the same and we can use it as a fuel. Okay? Is it fine? Yes. Now, definitely exothermic as well as oxidation, because what is oxidation? Oxygen addition. So my carbon here is getting oxygen and oxidized to CO2. So yeah, the assertion here is a true statement, right statement, that combustion reactions are exothermic oxidation reaction. Let's look at the reason. In this reaction, oxygen is added and heat energy is released. I won't go to first of all this statement. Yeah, in this reaction, oxygen is added. True. Heat energy is released. True. And is reason connected to assertion? Definitely, because that's a right explanation also for the assertion. If I'm not wrong, if you're getting it, right explanation, because that's what exothermic and oxidation reaction. So what would be the right answer for this one? A, both assertion and reason true, and reason is the correct explanation for assertion also. Awesome. All right, let's see the next question as well. This is a special slide I have added where the answer is written. If you will download the file, I'm in PDF, you can have all the questions with you as well. Okay, next question. Assertion, color of copper sulfate does not change when an iron nail is kept in it. I have copper sulfate. They are telling when I put iron nail into it, they are telling color of copper sulfate does not change. You only let me know whether that's a right statement or not. I won't jump to the next statement because I need to solve this part first. This is a single displacement reaction where my iron is displacing my copper and giving iron sulfate, and copper will become a loner, being a less reactive. As I got iron sulfate, that's something that is having a green, no, that is definitely having a green color, not at all blue color. So copper sulfate color remains same, blue, not at all, it will change to green color. So assertion is a wrong statement, not right. Now let's move to reason. Iron is more reactive than copper and it displaces it. In this reaction, when I only look up it as a statement, yes, iron is more reactive and can displace copper, so that's a right statement as well. So assertion here is wrong, but reason is something that's absolutely right statement. So what will be the answer in all the statement given? That assertion is not true, but reason is true here. Okay? Yes. I hope you got it. I hope you got it. Answer is also given. Now let's move to the next one. Silver chloride, white silver chloride turns gray in the presence of sunlight. Let's check whether the statement is right or wrong. In the presence of sunlight, what will happen? Why silver halides, silver with halogen generally breaks down. That's photolytic decomposition. So that's absolutely right, that it will decompose in sunlight and turns gray because I'm getting silver, because silver is grayish in color and chlorine is going to atmosphere. Right statement. So this statement was absolutely correct. Now let's look at the reason. In the presence of sunlight, silver chloride decomposes into silver metal and chlorine gas. Whether that's right or wrong? Yeah, that's definitely right. Now third step, second step is done. Third step, whether this is right explanation for this? Yes, absolutely right explanation. So what will be the answer? That both statement is absolutely right and my reason is the right explanation for assertion 2. That means answer number A. Got it? That these both are correct and reason is the correct explanation. Awesome. You all are going good. What I want from all of you, that do respond, do solve the question with you. Just have a notebook and pen and give your answer in comment section in the chat box. Will be very much important because this is what I want, that you will be able to solve the question. Okay, first 3 chapters, come up with the proper revision. Assertion, calcium carbonate on heating means I can use a symbol delta that represent heating only, breaks down to give calcium oxide and CO2. That's absolutely right because that's a thermal decomposition where my metal carbonates breaking down to give metal oxide and CO2 gas. Carbonate somehow whenever we break it gives one of the substance as CO2 gas. Reason, look at the reason. Calcium carbonate is a base. Is it related somehow by it? First of all, let's see whether reason is a right statement or not. Calcium carbonate is a base. That's absolutely right. Why? Because my metal carbonate, bicarbonate, metal oxide, metal hydroxides are generally basic in nature. So now look at the third thing, that whether the reason is right explanation for assertion. Not at all, not related in any terms. So answer will be assertion, reason both are right statement, but reason is not the correct explanation for assertion. Okay, so this will be the answer. B will be the answer. So there is no need to look at the answer first. First, just solve your complete question and then look up to the answer. Okay, makes sense? Okay. Next question. Assertion is rusting of iron is a chemical change. I think there is no denying in the same. Yeah, students. My iron got rusted by accepting oxygen from the atmosphere as well as some X molecule of water. Togetherly we can call it moisture. So it will give iron oxide with some X molecule of water which is rusting. And what is a chemical change? Whenever substances will react with each other to give a substance that's a kind of permanent change with completely new property. And that's what we are saying. We got a chemical change with entirely new property. Let's look at the reason right now. Let's look at the reason. The chemical property of hydrated iron oxide that we got. This is my hydrated iron oxide. Different from iron and oxygen. And that's what a chemical change is. 7th class, you already know that from that class, that whenever we got a chemical change, the product that I'm getting is going to have entirely different property from the constituent, from whichever it was made up of. So, assertion, right statement, reason, right statement, and somehow reason is the correct explanation of assertion 2. So, option will be A. A is generally that option only. Okay, makes sense? Yeah, ma'am. Now we are getting that confidence that we will be able to solve certain questions. Trust me, students, more and more practice and more clarity you're going to get. Okay, next question, assertion. The chemical reaction during which hydrogen is lost is called as reduction reaction. First chapter, what is oxidation? In which there is addition of oxygen as well as removal of hydrogen. Fine. And what it is given? Hydrogen is lost and they are telling it as reduction reaction. Not at all. Reduction is what? Opposite of it, something that's removed, and that is oxygen. Removal of oxygen, and on the other hand, addition of hydrogen. So reduction is addition of hydrogen, not removal of hydrogen. So this statement is wrong. Okay, this assertion is wrong. Now let's look what exactly is the reason given to us. Reducing agent removes hydrogen. Reducing agent is what? Ra. Reducing agent is something that does reduction of other substance. That does reduction of other substance. And what it has to do with itself, it has to oxidize them. That means what I have to say, that reducing agent will does reduction of other by oxidizing itself. So reducing agent removes hydrogen. Reducing agent is doing what to the other substance? Removing hydrogen, and removing hydrogen is oxidation. That means, is reducing agent is doing oxidation of other substance? Not at all true. That must do reduction of other substance. So that reason is also wrong. That reason is also wrong. I hope you got it what I said. Reducing agent will does reduction of other means will give hydrogen to it, will add hydrogen to it. So that's also a wrong statement. Both statement is absolutely wrong. That means what will be the reason? What will be the answer? Both assertion and reason are false. Make sense? Getting clarity? Absolutely, ma'am. Absolutely. Going awesome. One more question, more and more question, more and more practice, more and more clarity will come. Assertion. Nitrogen is flushed in a potato chip packets to preserve acidity of potato chips. Okay, that's the concept of rancidity, by the way, that we flush nitrogen gas, and the reason is what? So that we can prevent my chips from rancidity. Why? Chips were fried in oil, and oil is very much reactive towards oxygen. They react with oxygen. Fat and oil react with oxygen, and there will be oxidation of fat and oil, and your food will become rancid. Food will give you a foul smell and bad taste. Okay, so nitrogen is flushed. The reason is to prevent rancidity, not acidity. So this is wrong. That means knowledge of chemistry you need to apply in every statement, and then the third thing, you need to connect your reason to the assertion. Look at this. Nitrogen prevent contact of chips to air and then prevent oxidation. Absolutely right. Now why nitrogen gas we are flushing? Because that's kind of inert, very less reactive, and not having any oxygen medium anymore. Okay, so no oxygen medium, somewhat preventing oxygen to react to chips, and your chips are saved. Okay, so that's a right statement, absolutely right statement. Now tell, this is right, this is wrong, then you do not need to look at the assertion that whether this is right explanation or not. When assertion itself is wrong, how can you check that whether reason is a right explanation of assertion? Whether assertion is right, then only you will be able to check, no, that this statement, this reason is a right explanation. Got the point what I am saying? So answer will be assertion is wrong and reason is right. Assertion is wrong and reason is right. Reason is true. That is option that I have selected. I hope now, yes ma'am, we're getting that confidence. So awesome students. Let's do some more question. Assertion is aluminium oxide is an amphoteric oxide. Chapter number 3. Yes, aluminium oxide and even zinc oxide, these are the oxides that are amphoteric in nature. So that's definitely a true statement. Amphoteric means Amphi means both. Amphoteric oxide, that is something that can react with both acid and bases. So look at the reason. They react with acid as well as base to form salt and water. Definitely true. If we put my amphoteric oxide into acid, it will behave as base. If I put my amphoteric oxide into base, it will behave as an acid. And you know what kind of a reaction they will show? Acid and base will always give salt and water. I hope you know it. Acid and base will always give you salt and water. That totally means it will give salt and water. So that is, it's a true statement. Yeah. Is assertion a right statement? Definitely. Is reason a right statement? Definitely. And then if that is right, we can see whether reason is correct explanation of assertion. Yes, definitely. So now you know the answer? Definitely. OP of definitely. Okay. That assertion, reason, both are correct, and reason is the right explanation of assertion too. Make sense? Definitely, ma'am. Okay. Next question. Sodium and potassium is stored under kerosene. Yes, that's true. The reason is potassium and sodium is somewhat very much reactive metal and react with oxygen, and can even burn because of the tremendous amount of energy release. So that's true. Let's look at the reason as a statement, whether that's right or wrong. Sodium, potassium belongs to group 1, so they are alkali metals. That statement is also true. They are group 1 and also called as alkali metals. Group 1 means having one valence electron. Now, if the assertion is true, the third thing we need to do is to check whether the reason is right explanation of assertion. That's absolutely not. I already told you the reason, that these metals are very much reactive towards air and reacts vigorously. So assertion, reason, correct statement, but reason is not the correct explanation of assertion. Okay, got it, students? Absolutely. I wrote the entire answer with explanation too. You can download the PDF. Let's move to next question. From which chapter it is? Do let me know. From which chapter? Keep giving your responses. Assertion is sodium bicarbonate is used in antacid medicines. This is sodium bicarbonate, NaHCO3, sodium bicarbonate. And definitely that's used in antacid medicine. So that's a right statement. Why? Because they are mild bases. Okay, this is a mild base. And what is the function of mild base? Whenever we will be having acidity, excess of acid that is released in our stomach, whenever we take mild base, that is kind of neutralizing the excess of acid form. So that's there in baking soda, and that's is actually baking soda, and that's there in ENO too. Okay, reason is it's a mild base which neutralize the acidity of gastric juices that is there in our stomach. Definitely right. This is right, this is right. Third step, whether your reason is right explanation. Absolutely. So what will be the answer? Answer number A, both are right, and reason is the right explanation of the assertion too. We will only check whether the reason is right explanation when assertion is itself right. Got it? Okay, second chapter, we did question from second chapter 2, third chapter 2, and first chapter 2. Let's see one more question. Assertion is bleaching powder, which is calcium oxychloride, is having a strong smell of chlorine. Absolutely true, because bleaching powder is kind of a method to store chlorine, because chlorine is a gas and we can't store it just like that. Storing gas is a bit difficult. Calcium oxychloride is a white color powder, easy to store it. And whenever you put it in water, what it will give you? Calcium oxychloride, water is HOH. So calcium, this is one OH, this is second OH. It will give you calcium hydroxide and left with chlorine gas. That means whenever you will be needing chlorine, what will you do? You will put it in water, it will release chlorine gas in water. Okay? So this is a right statement. Now let's look at the reason. Bleaching powder is a white powder and an oxidizing agent. Bleaching powder, white powder, I already told you, right. Oxidizing agent, yes, bleaching powder acts as an oxidizing agent and gives oxygen to the other substance. Okay, so that's absolutely right. Assertion right, reason right. The third thing that we need to check, that whether the reason is right explanation. Does it make sense? Do let me know. This is something called as your homework. From so long, ma'am is answering all the questions. Why not you will give me the answer in the comment section? I will wait for it. That whether the reason is right explanation of assertion or not. I have already gave you enough hint. So let me keep something for you as well. Okay. So students, now in today's session, we learned about assertion and reasoning questions, and also how to solve it so that you can score absolutely very good and won't lose any single mark in such question. I will come up with one more session too for the remaining chapters. Okay, students? And Vedantu has proven it again that this is the best among all the online courses, all the online classes, because amazing result has come up in advanced, JEE advanced students. We got 5 in top 500, 11 in top 1000, 44 in top 2000, 121 and 5000 and 253 and 10,000. Can you imagine that? I'm talking about JEE advanced. That means this is so great, and we have all the students, and you can also shine like all of them if you trust Vedantu. That is definitely possible for you as well. So all you have to do is to go to the link given in the description box by Vedantu 910 channel and select your grade, select your target, and then get the subscription. And you can choose the subscription from 1 month, 3 months and 6 months. Which one is best? Totally up to you. It's like in 1 month you can save up to 20% on MRP if you will apply Anubha ma'am's code AGE Pro, and you just have to pay 2159. Just give it a try and it will be worth. For 3 months, 6999, and you can save extra 31% on the MRP because that was the original price, and this will give you extra discount of 1399, and you just have to pay 5599 rupees. That totally means paying 1866 rupees per month. That means 10 rupees per session, hardly. Not a bad deal at all. This is the best right now, if I say honestly, because 6 months will be too much of duration. 1 month will be very tiny one, so choose the middle one. 6 months, 11499. If you will apply the AGE PRO code initially from 16,000, you can save 43% on MRP. 43, that's huge, and have to pay 1533 rupees per month. 8-9 rupees per session. Take it as an opportunity and put it with the better cause and in your growth. Yeah, students, so you know everything now. That's so awesome. So what I will expect from you, that you will make it a big hit by liking, sharing it to friends, and definitely subscribing to the channel. That's must. Do reach out to me in case of further query. Ma'am will try her level best to solve your problems. So this is it for today. I'll meet you next time with very high Josh. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye bye. Happy learning.